when does something stop being a joke? Cut up in our modern lives. Adapt to the void then if you must. Into this perverted status quo. What if, I've grown tired of being polite. Why am I searching for a reason? I'm in the chaos dimension. Reasons eclipsed by tension. I want not to feel numb about death. Finding peace is not an easy task. Breathing to see if there's any left. Reading about how many people died it. Can someone tell me the reason? I'm in the chaos dimension, trapped in a brutal invention. If it stops, I'm having a bad dream. In and out of patience, I just can't keep it around. Most of mine's been taken. As I'll find out amount. Had a little left, but I gave it to you. Now someone's at my door, and he needs some too. Lighting up my phone, talking in my mood, and all I got left is this shit attitude. All this music's playing in my head. If it stops, I'm having an unshakable nightmare. Don't have enough to share. Sometimes on life itself, I'm neither here nor there. The MTA took the first of it. 20-minute delay wasn't the worst of it. So hot underground, you could burn to death. Now you're right on time to take what I got left. Funky music playing in my head. If it stops, I'm counting on you. Over my history and how it's sequenced. When I think about you, I see a person who hasn't existed for a long time. Before you started using, before I started choosing to do the same thing for the same reasons. The first name I called you is not a name at all, more of a duty than a function. Execution, often with the confusion of who was I when that name was just mine. Like a serpent charmer, negotiating harm, I live with a basket of your silence. And as the years record, I can feel it growing bored, but I keep the top on in the meantime. When I pass my reflection, there isn't any question of where the person came from. When I catch myself thinking and hear the voice that speaks inside, I know where I got my brain from. Every step I stray from and follow led me to the same location. never done right. An extinguished crutch of a roller inside. Yellow fingers, nothing lasts, but nearly everything lingers alive. Cell phone service is not that expensive, but that takes commitment and you just don't have it. Feels so effortless to be a stranger, but feeling foreign, such a lonely habit. You can't crop yourself out of the picture, out of focus but still framed inside. Well, the land got blurry and my heart started hurting for you. Yeah. Living got you some attention and second chances given without doubt. Guess you've got a history, but it's not worth a mention tonight. Kind is captive to the beers you purchase, sipping through your scenes of plaster confession, telling pretty stories isn't your sole purpose, telling everybody that you've learned your lesson, but no one's falling for that nice guy bullshit. They waited years, you can wait one night. Well, the land got blurry when my eyes started telling it too. Yeah. Listening it arms you with a new type of patience. Maybe it alarms you cause it tastes so familiar and wild. French fries, hot dog, ketchup, main ingredients. Swears and flawless English is the best in town. Funny how a sameness cannot be distinguished. Strangeness is relieving when you point it out. Email, poem, slogans, an example of three things I can't unify. Well, the land got blurry as my thoughts all hurried to you. glacier clocks, old stubborn hands. We are the answer to why they never had a chance. It was not so long ago that the world was mostly slow. The age of iron, steam and speed turned a stroll to a stampede. But we've come to increase time in between ticks. And there's romance in the slow dances, 'cause they're fertile and hush, futile and haze. These are your nerves, this is how they taste. Well, I can't count how many times I've been outdone by nihilism. Join the mods that splits an open heart into a schism. I cower at the thought of other people's expectations, and yet still hand over mine to them. Travel where you are, tourism is sin. These are the ruins we left behind. You can't take pictures of them. If what they say is true, then you become what you chew. If it decays, spit it out. Affectation is a drought that you wait through when you hate everything that you do. You wanna live outside the groove, then fine, but it's there like a flower blooming in your ears. Open up your mouth, pollinate your peers. Nothing reminds the mind of power like the cheap odor of plastic. Leaking fumes we crave consume the rust. It feels fantastic, like power turns to mold. Like a junkie going cold, I need the fix of a little tenderness. Exactly where I was when I first saw you, the way I see you now through these eyes, waiting to retry those pristine days I recall so fondly. So few are the trials when a life isn't lonely. And now if only I'd never felt it, I'd never heard it. I know I loved you, did I even deserve it? When you returned it, there's no suspicion, no hesitation, believing through the eyes of sure adoration. Witness it now, function hurt, as in the fire, think on me hers. Feels like a house closing its doors, curved in the dark, rinses of yours. Ashtray is crowded, bottle is empty. No music plays and nothing moves without drifting into a memory. Busy apartment, no room for grieving. Sink full of dishes and no trouble believing that you are leaving. Mid-sentence tremors, mind at its weakest. One way of shaking off the thoughts that it sleeps with. Witness and know, fracture and hurt. 'cause it's less often. It isn't gone and I won't feel its grip soften without a coffin. Breathing beside me, feeling its warmness. Phantom affection gives a human performance. Witnessing now, fracture and hurt, as in the fire, blink unrehearsed. Chills like a house, closing its doors. Curved in the dark, rinses of yours. It's hard to believe it, and it's harder to need it, but so easily wanted. Pretty machines, expensive magazines. I've been tricked into buying quite a number of things. Yeah, bullshit and dreams, urban ease. It means I always leave taunted. And you think you're a modern person, you think that you can ignore silent isolation. My emancipation's in the same place you get yours. Oh, whiskey sips apparently while my secrets escaped. In the skyline of hell there are no fire escapes. Punk songs, I thought that they were different, and I thought that they could end it. No, it was a deception. Well, the number of tears and the number of beers were dried out and accounted for a number of years. But these days I fear that my window was just a reflection. Still, you think that you're not a servant, you think that you can avoid sandwich from a screen. Yeah, how many days in life will I spend underground? Hours in total, as many as it takes. And how many ways of feeling lousy have I found? Lately uncounted, I found a reason to exist. Shining through purple film, combining sound from the corners that you use yourself to tune. Like a piano, well tuned and walking slowly, socks on the carpet while some kid watches my shoes. Feeling the sign like a bolt of lightning, house of dreams. You were once my girl for New York City blues. Is this goodbye then? Will you be on the other side? In the end, still I grow frost when I'm reminded. Euphemisms on a loop interchange. Which hands get to turn the final page? In whose throat belongs the swan song? Crisis, warming, denial, change. State TV helps the public explain. Broadcast beamed into the dry terrain. Images of drenched survival, without hope but soaked with pain. Consequences of reality felt. All conditions of humanity built on the bridges, tent villages, waiting for the state to help. Glass barely bends before it cracks. Embedded down into our path, paved in the crimson of our tracks, without the chance of turning back. Before the water gets too high, emotions. To which fate have these gatherings fell? Which walls echo all the chants we yelled? Into faces on the coins we tossed into the wishing well. Drinking water on which we subsist, mixing into rivers that did not exist. Yesterday when all the warning signs were there but sorely missed. What's it worth, all the money we made, floating idly in a newborn lake? Far above financial centers, cities sink like market rates. Glass barely bends before it cracks, embedded down into our path, paved in the crimson of our tracks, without the chance of turning back. Before the water gets too high, add up the bribes you take, and no time can't be bought by the profits that you make. Before the water gets too high to float the powers that be, or is it someone else's job until the rich are refugees? Before the water gets too high, before the water gets too high, before the water gets too high, before the water gets too high.
Lately uncounted, I found a reason to exist.